And in the end, he will also transform and be killed, and that's how the story ends, right? I don't know how the story ends, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's how the story ends. We have a loading screen. We can now calm down. Wusa. Exactly. Does this work for the loading screen too? I mean, it does continue loading, but probably not because of that. Oh! Okay. We have new things to read. I don't know if we by now found a password, though. Arc data file. July 2nd, 2078. Official public statement. Read the existence of chimeras as a vector of for corruption. The following notice is approved by the Union government for public dissemination. I think that's how you say it. As we are now aware, the gates that plague the city being more than atmospheric contamination. In the course of investigating the activities of now terrorist Jenna Anderson, the Union government became aware of the existence of life forms called chimeras, which enter our world through the gates to further the spread of corruption. A Union committee is currently investigating the nature of Anderson's connection to these chimeras. Ark residents should be aware that the chimeras are very physically powerful and generally invisible to the naked eye. However, please be assured that there is no need to panic. The Ark was constructed with avoiding corruption in mind. In addition to the shelter already established for use during mass gate outbreak, the Union government has prepared further measures to protect you from chimeric attack. Foremost among these measures is a new counter-chimeric force with the Ark Police, the Raven Crops. Crops. Can you plant them? And I don't know, are there plants? Staying informed. Oh wait, it's in 10% again. Now you guys see when I point at the screen, even though you can't even see when I point at the screen. Awkward. The Raven Crops, now I'm stuck with crops, man. The Raven Corps is a team of highly qualified officers, the very best the Ark Police have to offer. Tasked with protecting the city from this invisible threat, outfitted with cutting-edge weaponry developed at the Aegis Research Institute. I don't know how you pronounce that, honestly. I never learned. Even though I have an app that's called Aegis or something like that too. These Ravens will soon be mobilized to ensure the safety of every zone on the Ark. Zone 092? Just asking. Probably not. The captain of the Raven Corp is an exceptional officer named Akira Howard. Though young, Howard was handpicked by Dr. Joseph Calvert, the ARI's foremost authority on the astral plane, to lead the corps. No, this time I said it right, man! Oh god. They're just crops now, I don't care. Further information on chimeras on the Raven Corps will be made available at an upcoming Union press conference date to be available. Duty reports. I don't know a password though. Where am I supposed to find the password? Let's see if there is a number written in one of these. How am I supposed to find a password, man? I do want to find a password. Wait, what is that? Ah, just a date. Can someone look up if I'm able to find a password easily, or if it's like locked behind something? Like Google without doing spoilers, I guess? I don't want to Google myself, I don't want to spoiler myself. I mean, I have to be able to find a password somehow, I just don't know how. I mean, it would make the most sense to be locked in somewhere in here, right? Since I can only 3495. I can test that. 3495. Nope, it's wrong. I mean, I think it will make sense to find a password in here somehow, because I don't know where else I would be able to find it. I can't access it outside of those sections here either, so wouldn't it make sense to find it in here? To all of my friends at Neuron, it sure is lonely here in the basement of police headquarters now that all of you have been reassigned to different precincts? Even Akira is pretty scarce these days. I guess being captain of the Ravens must keep you pretty busy. Even though I never get a chance to see your smiling face in these halls, I hope you all know I'm cheering for you as hard as ever. Everyone here on the Ark depends on you to keep us safe. Yours truly included. So don't forget, okay? Finally, I have some bad news. I received a letter telling me I've been reassigned as of today. I'm officially back with the Traffic Enforcement Department. You all know what that means. No more Mary at Neuron. And even... I kind of had a feeling that it's her. No more Marie at Neuron. And even more tragically, no more Lappy. But don't worry about us. Lappy and me will get by. Who knows, maybe you'll see me out there someday while you're crossing the street. If you do, you better say hi. Forever yours, Marie Wentz. P.S. As a parting gift to Neuron, I'll be sure to get these floors so clean you could eat off of them before I go. So, according to what I saw, the password isn't explicitly mentioned somewhere, rather implied. Wait, the password is I have to guess? How am I supposed to guess that? Those reports are apparently related to the father. So you have to figure out what he would use as a password. Yes. Okay. They're related to my father. I don't even know his date of birth though. Huh? So I guess like those reports are also from Max, right? Or Dad. So I assume by reading them I might be able to scramble something together, right? Is this report really necessary? More practice with the big puppets today, hooray. It's been half a year and I still blah blah. I already read those, so don't wonder why I'm just skipping through. Humanist has perception. Wait, but those were written by Alicia, if I remember correctly. Alicia, yeah. Probably. I do have the password in case you would want it. I can also give you give me a hint instead of the password, because I don't want to sit here for hours trying to scramble something together that's going to be wrong anyways. Oops, sorry. But give me a very vague hint for now. Wait, before you give me a hint, those have a marker. Maybe I'm able to find something with those, or do I? Okay, never mind, they don't have a marker for that. Vague, okay. I read those I haven't read before yet. Case number, blah blah blah, date, locations, zones 30, Mason Forest, summary, gate chimera disposal. Carried out disposal of 5 gates on 14 humanoid type chimera appearing in Mason Forest, engaging with targets to far from residential areas. No human casualties to report. No injuries to officers either. Due to high number of gates appearing in the area in a short time, public access to the area is prohibited for the next 7 days. Security perimeter will be enforced by reinforced drone security. Case number that zones 21 energy processing center, summary, large chimera disposal. Responded to gate appearing at the zone 21 energy processing center. Made visual confirmation of the large gel-type chimera, codename Hades. Ooh. Appearance of the chimera necessitated formation of an AD Hawk disposal team. Hawk? To reduce potential damage to the facilities, we lured Hades back into the gate and engaged with it in the astral plane. 2 heavy arm legions provided sufficient for this purpose. All responding ravens pursued Hades through the astral plane. Target was successfully eliminated without injury to any energy processing center employees. 1 raven officer suffered minor injuries resulting from rapid adjustment to the astral plane, but this presented no danger to the operation. Notes: confirmed structural aberration in one area of the energy processing center. Arc energy production is expected to fall approximately 2% until this contamination is properly removed. Removal will take on an estimate of estimated 1 month. Oh, wow. Captain Akira Howard took it upon themselves to handle the civilian request personally. With the cooperation of other ravens, Captain Howard used a wolf legion to trace the missing dog to a newly formed gate. A retrieval of a lost pet is the name, by the way. The artificial nature park was immediately closed off upon discovery of the gate. Captain Howard, for a second I thought it's our dad, but no, it's Akira, entered the astral plane in search of the missing dog, but was unable to find it. After Captain Howard personally notified the owner, the other ravens on scene eliminated the gate. Whereabouts of the missing dog remain unknown. No officer or civilian injured to report injury. ARI data breach. The ARI has notified us of potential data leak. Highly classified information is believed to have left the ARI walls. A high level of security clearance is required to access the data in question. So chances are extremely high that the leak is the doing of a mole within the ARI staff. Due to the nature of the data, it is imperative that the public not learn of the leak. Dr. Joseph Calvert has ordered an internal investigation and security audit at the ARI. Also, due to the nature of the data, it is very likely that this data breach will become a police matter. All precincts are to have staff on standby in case the person responsible for the leak is identified. Ike Police Department, Zone 10 Criminal Affairs Bureau. The password isn't related to the father, but also his family. Okay, so to him, Akira, and me. A 4-digit password based on us 3? I tried to pay attention, but I feel like I didn't pay enough attention because I have no clue. I'm like, okay, it's related to us, but it's supposed to be a 4-digit number. How can it be related to us then? Kinda, you were pretty close with an earlier thought of just wrong person. With an earlier thought? You mean the number that I was reading here? Somewhere? I think it was in this file. You mean this one, right? The 3495 number that I read? The first 4-digit number that was not a year. No? Wait, but this was the only number I tried. What was I thinking before that? I have a memory span of 2 minutes. Just the wrong person? You mean when I said Alicia? Thought he might use birth date. Yeah, but I don't know our birth date either. I mean, we're twins, so Akira and my character have the same date of birth, but I don't know when her birthday is. $2043 maybe? I can try that. Nope. When were we born? Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, the only way to find out the birth date of the twins is in game and it's the other twin. I did scan him a few times, but I did not pay attention to that. We have... wait, what is our current? 2078 is our current year, I think, right? Yeah, would make sense. Let's assume we're like 20 years old. That means... 2058? Date, not year? Oh, fuck. Christmas? Wait, the 2 is up there. Wait, yeah, it's like the American writing, I think. Yeah, since we are supposedly dead, I can't even scan him anymore either, right? Honestly, close? Was it 25th? Is it month or day first? Because I think it was in December. No. Both numbers are one off. I mean, okay, I guess I can guess now. And the 25th of November is our birthday. In game, not mine. Yay! Thank you. Yay! They told me to write whatever I wanted, so long as I wrote. So okay, I'm writing. Someone gotta keep a record of all this. It might as well be me. Not that anyone's ever gonna see it anyways. To give my most honest impression, all this feels like I've been invited out by a senior officer and dropped in a raw situation as a cruel prank. My dad was a cop too, and I always wanted to be just like him. I had dreams of saving the world, all that. But when you get out on the front lines for real, there's not any kind of hope that won't get shaken just a bit. I can feel mine shaking pretty hard right now. Two more of my squad turned today. Kevin and Shintaro. There's no words for how it feels when a squaddy had your back yesterday and you've gotta kill him to survive today. Oh, turned like that. Oh, I thought they like turned they quit. Oopsie. No good ones anyway. No words for the feeling when you realize it could be your tomorrow. How are you supposed to keep the peace with the feeling like that kicking around in your head? Nothing you can do but try and ignore it long enough to get out there and destroy more of the damn gates, hoping there's an end to them someday. That's enough writing for now. I better get moving. Maximilian Howard. Oh, thank God I don't have to put in the password every time. I wrote this all down as it happened, and now I'm putting it here because someone should remember the worst damn thing that even ever happened on the Ark. That's my responsibility as a survivor, I guess. Sorry, nobody who's actually good at writing made it out alive. I put it all down as best as I can, but there's a lot that I didn't know too well to begin with, and a lot more I can't stand to write in detail. So keep that in mind when you read this, if you can read it. 24th of November, 2058. I feel like I might have been good with the guess that we were born 58, honestly. I was just a guess, but I guess I wasn't this far off. The whole disaster response unit got called up at once. We know. Oh God. Wait, let me gather myself first. We knew right away we were dealing with something like we'd never seen before. You could hear it in the voice of the brass as they gave the order and told us we were going to Zone 09. 24th of November, 58, 12:46 a.m. Here we are. They tried to fill us in on the way out. Let me drink something. They tried to fill us in on the way over, but they're undersold how bad it'd be. The whole zone's toast and the street. I want to read, but I stumble over every second word right now. What the hell? But they're undersold how bad it'd actually be. The whole zone's toast at street level. Any humans left unredshifted went upwards. They say towards the top of the buildings they got away. To get away. Ah, that's why they're on the top of the building. I understand. Oops. The moment our chopper touched down, we immediately started loading people back on them to get them out. But there aren't enough helicopters. Captain took one look at the scene and immediately called for backup. No head count or anything. He didn't need one. Not sure the backup ever came. It already feels like we've been here forever. Gonna gather a posse? A posse? Posy? I don't know that word, honestly. And see what we can find down below. More aberrations the lower we go. It's not like how we do it on our outside. No clearance from the Union necessary. No reports to file afterwards. Just kill through the aberrations and hope there's any survivor to be found. I don't know how long it's been since the last time I wrote. I know the sun came up and it felt like I'd never seen light before. Then I saw the light was glinting off a giant goddamn wall coming up all around. Whatever that wall is, I get the feeling we're on the wrong side of it. We hurried back up to the roof. To the roofs we were. Oh God. Oh God. I can't concentrate anymore right now. What the hell? Whatever that wall is, I get the feeling we're on the wrong side of it. We hurried back up to the roofs like we were trying to race it. The captain was the only one still there. He waited around for us. Bless him. How did they say it? The Union made the call, boys. They're... Let me get my migraine medication. Maybe it'll get better. I'm starting to give up right now. Like, honestly, I just want to read, but I can't. Like, I do try to scan the words that come next, right? But my brain is not processing them right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, yeah, okay, I do have a migraine, but goddammit, it hasn't been that bad in quite a while. Oh, fuck, it's bitter. Blah. Okay. How did I say it? The Union made the call, boys. They're cutting this zone off. There were still survivors down below, and he knew that, but I guess orders are orders. He said our ride out would be there in an hour. The way I saw it, I had an hour to save whoever I could and took off running. I found out later that I'd have probably died along with the captain and the rest if I'd stayed. I fought like hell, but in the end, I could only save a few people, including the 2 babies who I figured must have found the worst possible time and place in human history to be born. When I looked down from the hatch When I looked down from the hatch of the helicopter that finally took me out of there, the only thing I could see below me was more faces watching us fly away without them. That's all. Truth be told, and I know maybe they are reading this and I don't care, I don't have any more reasons to stay in this shit outfit. Following orders for this shit government, except for I found something I have to keep safe. Those 2 babies I wrote about before. As long as I have them, I know there's something new and pure and just in this world that I can protect. I have a reason to keep fighting until the whole world is like that again. Maximilian Howard. Okay, one more. We got this. Yeah, we got this. We just try to push through and hope there's not much reading after that. I'm writing another one of these things because what else am I going to do? I got myself hurt again. It's the first time in a while they've had to It's the first time in a while they've had to haul me back to this hospital. I'm sorry to break the streak. The last thing I remember before I woke up here was taking on some beast-type chimera or other. I guess Jenna and Alicia must have finished it off. Good to have some young blood on the team. It sounds like I was the only one who got hurt, so that's a relief. But it makes me wonder how much longer I can keep doing this. I figure it's still 10 years or so until the twins are officially adults, so I should hang in there until then. If this is the worst of it, I can stick it out another decade, just for them. Aww. Oh man. I'm already tired of lying here in the hospital, but they'll tell me rushing out will only land me back here again. For longer next time. I'll ask Jin to watch the kids for now. I'd rather have a couple more years before they learn to talk like Alicia. But Alicia, it seems to have a crush on you. Shouldn't you be a little nicer towards her? Okay, we've read everything now. Well, I tried to read at least. I'm sorry for whatever I tried to do there. Which was not reading. At least they were talking for me. File 10, Madness. I think we can finish this game today, huh? Huh? Oh! I'm alive! Where the hell am I? Paul!
You're awake. That's a good sign.
I forgot about him! Oh my god, Hall! Our good buddy! Alright.
Easy there.
Oh!
You've been asleep for 3 whole days. How are you
How are you feeling? Are you okay?
The magic number is 3, huh?
Hurt?
Olive? Yeah, I'm also
You
surprised.
still recognize me. That's a relief.
Sorry, that was a shock. So, what do you want to hear first?
As long as you guys are talking and I don't have to read, tell me everything. Where are we? Zone 09, I feel like. Maybe.
Welcome to my...
Okay, my mom's going to bed, so I just make the gain a little higher and try to speak a little quieter. Let's hope for the best. Thank God I could pause that, man.
My secret hideout. Okay, maybe it's not as cozy as the police station, but I should have everything you need. Make yourself at home.
Hey, I will. I'm happy to see Hall again, actually. I liked him. Where's Jenna? Dead.
Yeah, you wouldn't remember, would you? You sort of... how can I put this? Merged with your legion back there.
Oh, that's what happened.
Flew off the handle and... well... Jenna's gone.
Just say she's
I've
dead.
gone back over my recordings and... as far as I can tell... Jenna died saving Akira from... whatever you'd become. But I can't tell why. Why go to all that trouble to destroy the world and then... right, there's more. Then Yosef showed up with this group called the Ravens. That's who put a stop to your little rampage, by the way.
They tried to kill me.
You were hanging off a pipe halfway down the overpass.
Oh my god.
You were back to normal by then. But How you got that way is anyone's guess.
This means I was damn lucky when I fell. Where's Akira?
The good news is he's okay, but apparently Akira's in charge of the Raven Corps now. Remember what I said about the crows? The ravens are what I was trying to warn you about. That one code word was all I had to go on back then. Whoever they are, they've got full control over their legions. You and Akira were the only ones like that up to now. To go from just the two of you to a whole squad in no time at all, there's something fishy about it.
Right?
All the other Neuron officers have
That's
been,
what I say.
not demoted per se, but Akira and the Ravens are the main event now. I'm still looking into the particulars. It helps to have someone who knows Neuron better than anyone else around.
What gives? You're not gonna ask about me?
No, I wanted
This
to.
hasn't been easy for me either, you know. I was leaking HAL intel, but then they found out. Long story short, they fired me and sent the Ravens after me, and I had to run all the way here by myself.
Aw, Olive.
You'd think someone would have stepped out the door for once in their life to help me, but no.
I'm sorry, Olive. I really am. Anyway, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but turns out you're a wanted fugitive now.
Yeah.
He got
That was the
eyes.
last thing I saw before I had to leave. After what happened
Didn't
3
think
days
he
ago,
did.
the commander told everyone you betrayed us. I just couldn't believe it. Well, I did at first, but I couldn't think of a single reason why you'd betray Neuron.
Right?
Of course, now I can think of a few reasons myself.
So now Yosef's hell-bent on finding you, or your legion, or your corpse. Either way, it's best if you crash here and lay low for a while.
Sounds good.
Those clothes definitely won't do. Let me get you something less conspicuous.
Is this the same outfit we had last time? By the way, chat, my drink's almost empty. I need something new soon. So I'd say we play to a good spot here, and then we just do a little break again so I can fill up my drink and use the restroom, I guess. Drab civvies. Amazingly inconspicuous clothes revived. God damn it. Received from hell.
I know I just said to lay low, but I guess that's not really your style, huh?
No, I can lay low for a few days.
I took the liberty of rewiring your Legatus navigation system a bit. We can't have the cops following it right to you. They can't track you now, so go take a walk around. Stretch your legs, get to know the neighborhood, you know?
It sounds like he's
I'll
kicking me
just be
out.
over here gathering intel, so let me know if you need anything.
Where exactly is he though? He says it's his hideout, but we still only see his drone? Oh well, I guess this is the best situation right now. Let's clean up the... No, actually let's do that after the little break.